Hello, I'm Gus Downing, publisher and editor of the D&D Daily, and this is the Loss Prevention News Network. We're here today with Craig Cunningham, Vice President of Business Development for USS, and Ken Rayca, National Accounts Manager for USS. Since 1995, USS has worked closely with both national and regional retailers to offer solutions that help deter theft with their cutting-edge EAS and CCTV technology. They work together with retailers to secure their merchandise, please their customers, and protect their bottom line. Their motto is, if you can dream it, we can build it. From that philosophy has come some of the most revolutionary game-changing innovations in loss prevention seen in decades. Comprised of professionals with more than 350 years combined LP experience, the USS team provides the kind of expertise and knowledge that has made them an industry leader in innovative EAS and CCTV technology since 1995. Grown from one man's vision to a grand complex in Rancho Cucamonga, California, and is now home to nearly 50 dedicated professionals, a state-of-the-art research and development facility, and a massive warehouse. The USS team is committed to providing innovative protection solutions of the highest quality with an unsurpassed level of customer service. Craig, many retailers have been using this same EAS tags for the past 20 years, yet the thieves constantly evolve. How can EAS technology evolve to keep up with the thieves?
Good question, Gus, and thank you for everything you've done for our industry for the years in past.
Certainly.
We have to evolve, and we have to embrace change. If we don't, we'll be behind and we'll lose. Let me ask you something, Gus. I got a couple tags here since you're talking about evolving. If you look at these three tags, can you tell me any difference in those tags at all just in looking at them?
Not really.
That's exactly the point that we're trying to do. USS this year is rolling out a new theory we like to offer to retailers called the blended strategic solution. It's kind of fractional tagging. When you look at these tags, you can see they're all the same, but in reality, one is a 1 alarm, one is a 2 alarm, and one is a 3 alarm. Now, obviously, we'd like to protect everything with 3 alarm because it gives you the maximum protection, but that becomes a cost challenge. So what we do is we call a blending theory, and the retailers now can use strategic information to protect their merchandise in store-specific locations. You can blend your protection. You can do a 20% with the 3 alarm, a 2% with the 2 alarm, or any mix you want to do to make the tag effective for your protection, but you're giving the illusion to the bad guys, we call it constructive disruption, that everything is a 3 alarm tag. Mm-hmm. So we think this is really an evolution to the tagging industry and something we're proud to offer this year.
Mm-hmm. On the physical security side, I mean, technologies are evolving rapidly. I mean, this seems to increase the complexity of managing multiple systems. How can a retailer cope with that, gentlemen?
Well, Gus, it's referred to a unified platform, open architecture. When you step back from the LP perspective and just look at it in a global perspective, you know, the term that kind of floats around is the Internet of Things, which we've heard before, and it refers even to your home, you know, where you can communicate with your heating system, your refrigerator, whatever. For a loss prevention professional, what that means is you can continue to buy the old equipment that's kind of proprietary in its operation and doesn't communicate with the other systems that you want to integrate them with from a user standpoint inside of your location. Or you can buy new equipment, new technology that not only communicates with what other providers make, but also if you have all one provider, you're in kind of a one-stop shopping place where you can go to a web portal, you can communicate with your EAS system, your CCTV, your intrusion alarm, your access control, all of it. And this is really kind of where everything is going with this unified approach. Some of the major technology players in the industry, Axis, ASSA ABLOY, Cisco, Honeywell, and USS as well, this is the direction that we want to take you. What we want to do, we don't want to just, if you come to us for a solution, we don't want to just provide you with the equipment. We want to simplify it so that it is as easy to use as possible, as easy to manage as possible. Because as you know, the world is becoming more and more complex, and paradoxically, the way to combat that is to make the systems that we use to protect ourselves from it easier to use.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it seems that retailers sometimes invest heavily into new systems, but then their employees are a bit overwhelmed and don't know how to use all the bells and whistles. I mean, after all, LP veterans come from an era where they used simple CCTV systems with play, record, and rewind, and fast forward as the only controls. How can they manage the dozens of features that are now out there?
You're absolutely right, Gus. I myself cut my teeth in loss prevention on the video recorders that were essentially the same as what I had at home. And you record on the videotapes, you stack them up in the office, and you record over them every 30 days. The new systems provide such a broad array of features and solutions that go beyond just the standard video surveillance. But no matter what the system is, whether it's CCTV, whether it's EAS, whether it's alarm, it all comes down to the people that use it. Every system is only as good as the people that use it, which comes back to training. So as a loss prevention professional, when you go out and you're looking for a solution provider, you can buy the equipment, or you can really buy into a partnership with your solution provider that's going to commit to training at the highest level with the experts who designed this stuff, who built it, who are putting it in your hands, and are committed to making sure that your people can use it as efficiently as possible. Mm-hmm. And that's really what we're committed to doing at USS. We did a test not too long ago with a major retailer who put systems into 8 different stores, and USS had one of the 8 stores. And the feedback that we got from the retailer was only one of the 8 stores did the employees really know how to use every feature of the system comprehensively, and it was the store that USS put the system in. So, and that doesn't surprise me, because I'm aware of the commitment that USS has to not just putting technology in your hand, but also being a true partner from a training perspective to make sure that you can use it as efficiently and as expertly as possible once you've got it in your hands.
So gentlemen, where's the future going? What does USS have to roll out in the future, in the next year? What do we have to look forward to? And more importantly, where is the industry going insofar as the EAS world and that technology is going?
I think we have an obligation to the retailers to make the shopping experience a more pleasurable experience for the customers without interfering them. We don't want to be sales prevention, as we used to call it, I guess. One of the revolutionary tags that we've come out with this year is also called the Titan tag. The Titan tag is a alarming tag that has no pins, has no lanyards. Gus, if you were going to buy a gift for someone and it had a hole in the purse, or you had a shirt that had a lanyard that was going through the seam, you spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on you, that you wouldn't want to have a hole in it. So this new technology that we've introduced to the retail market this year will allow you to protect your equipment, protect your product without putting pins or lanyards in it. It also has a time study that makes it very, very quick, so you're not using lanyards to go through the arms of materials or anything else. So we think the technology is evolving, always will, but we think we have an obligation to help the retailers, help their customers, and provide a pleasant shopping experience while providing protection for their equipment as well too.
Excellent. Is there anything else, any other message you'd like to send the industry or talk about as it relates to USS?
I think in closing, Gus, USS has been an industry leader in EAS for many, many, many years. I think it's really important to note that we've entered into the physical security as well. We've got GPS, we got card access, we got RFID, we've got analytics, and we're going to embrace all of those new technologies with the same effort and passion and integrity that we have with our legacy EAS tags as well too.
Well, excellent. Well, guys, Craig and Ken, thanks for being here, and we appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gus.
Well, that's it for this session. We'd like to thank you for watching. And until next time, let's keep them all safe out there.